Hey, it's Ali from Mama Vita Mission. Would you like to know an easy way on how to flatten your belly? In my previous videos, I have showed you on how to contract your deep abdominal muscles properly, and I have also given you more advanced exercises on how to train those muscles. Today, I am going to show you on how to flatten your belly by doing stretching. It can't get any easier than that. 4 stretches that will in minutes help you to flatten your belly and feel better, confident again. Now, before we get us started, I would like you to go and grab your phone and take a photo of your belly before the training. So just make sure you get a good angle so you can see it quite well. And so then at the end, we can compare it after the training and after it's flatter and more stretched out. Now, just before we get started, we're going to get rid of some tension from the body, just so we get better benefits, greater benefits from the stretches. So all I want you to do is just start shaking your arms down, just as if you had some excess water on your hands. Shake, 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 shake. Good. And then we'll do small arm swings. Lift forward, let them swing back, forward, back, forward and back. Good, forward and back. Couple of more. Great, and we are ready for the first stretch. So what I would like you to do is to stand on your left leg and bring your right foot back and over to the left. You can place your left hand on your hip for better stability. And with this, I'm going to get you to bring your right arm up and over to the left, reaching across, and then coming back to starting position. And then let's go again. So we are going to do slow 8 repetitions. Nice and slow, that's it. And reaching all the way across, feeling a stretch anywhere from your arm down your side, perhaps even in front of your hips. And reach across as far as you can, slowly coming back. Remember, keep that left hand on your left hip for better support. But if by any chance you're finding this quite challenging, you can also stand next to the wall and you can use the wall for support. Beautiful. And we have got one last one. Great. And coming back to the center. And let's do the other side. So now place your left foot behind your right foot and slightly over to the right. Again, perhaps you wish to stand next to a wall. Right hand goes on your right hip, and with that, bring your left arm up and over to the right and slowly come back in. We are doing slow 8 repetitions. Beautiful, and coming back. And then again, reaching over, feeling that stretch all the way down to your hip, coming back. And a reach, coming back. If by any chance you are not feeling the stretch, what I encourage you to do is to reach over and push your hips out and come back in. We've got last couple, and push your hips out. One last one. And return back to starting position. Are you ready for the second exercise? Bring your right foot so it is in line with your left knee, but your toes are pointing to the right. Place your right hand on the inside of your knee and gently push back. But with that, make sure you are facing forward. Try not to rotate to the right. And with this, start thinking about your pelvis and let your pelvis to shift to the right and come back, and shift to the right and come back. Let's go for 8 repetitions. So remember, keep thinking about your pelvis. Don't think too much about your knee. And at any point, have that sense that you're still facing forward and that you are gently pushing your right knee backwards. Last couple of repetitions. And one last one. Great. Come back in And let's do the other side, just so we are not lopsided. Bring your left leg out to the side, again, in line with your right knee, toes pointing to the left. Left hand goes on the inside of your knee and you are gently pressing. And with that focus on your pelvis, facing forward, shift your pelvis to the left, come back, shift it to the left, and come back. Beautiful. And we've got 6 more repetitions doing 8 again. There we go. Shift across and come back. Remember, at any point facing forward. Last 2 repetitions. Go as far as feels comfortable. And you are done. Come back to the center again. Okay, the next exercise is kneeling again. I would like you to kneel on your left knee, but bring your right foot forward. Bring it as far forward as feels comfortable. Then you're going to place your hands on either side of your foot. But if you feel like there isn't enough room, you can also bring both of them on the inside of your foot. And from here, all we're going to do is push your pelvis as far forward as you can, feeling a lovely stretch right there. And then keeping your foot and hands flat on the ground, push your pelvis back, feeling a nice stretch on the back of your leg. And then you come forward, feeling the front of your hip. And then you go backwards, feeling the back of your front leg. And then forward and going backwards. And you can always focus on holding the stretch maybe for a second or 2. Stretch it, shake, shake, shake. And then shift forward. And stretch it, shake, 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 and shift forward. We've got last couple, so again we are doing 8 repetitions of each exercise. Great work, and relax. Let's do the other side. Now stay on your right knee and place your left foot forward. Again, as far forward as you can, hands flat on the ground, and start pushing your pelvis as far forward as you can so you feel a nice lengthening in front of your hip. Keeping your foot and hands flat on the ground, pushing back so you can feel a nice stretch on the back of your hamstring. And then let's go again forward, feel the front of your hip, and go back to feel your hamstring. And forward, hold it for a couple of moments, and then go backwards. Again, hold it for a couple of moments. Remember, as you're shifting forward and as you're shifting back, it's quite important that you keep your foot and your hands flat on the ground. Otherwise, you won't be getting a good stretch. So make sure that you keep it as flat as you can, pushing all the way forward, pushing all the way back, and you have got one last one. Let's go forward and let's go back and relax. Last exercise in lying. How nice is that? So you can either lie on your left or right side, and from there, gently brace your belly just like we talked about in my lower abdominal exercise. With this, I'm going to get you to slowly bring your arm up to your shoulder. With that, allow your head and neck to slightly rotate backwards, and then open your arm up backwards, feeling a nice stretch. Bend it back in and come back to the starting position. Now in this position, notice that my pelvis is not rolling back. So throughout the whole stretch, you don't want to let your pelvis to roll back. Let's go with the second repetition. So again, slowly bring your arm all the way up to your shoulder. Then allow your head and the neck to rotate back, keeping your pelvis still. Open up to find a nice stretch. And then coming back. Beautiful starting position. 3 more repetitions. We are doing 5 of those. And slowly rotating, keeping your pelvis still. Open up and coming back. Last 2. Again, rotating backwards, keeping your pelvis completely still. Look the way you are twisting, so look behind. And then coming back. And we have got one very last one. Rotating back, looking the way you're twisting, pelvis stay still, open up and coming back. Beautiful. One side done. All right, again, bring your attention to your pelvis, making sure that it's facing forward and it's not rotating back. And with that, bring the other arm in front of you. Start slowly bringing it all the way up to your shoulder. Once it's at your shoulder, allow your head, neck to rotate. And then opening your arm as far back as we can, closing and coming back to the starting position. Slowly coming all the way back, rotating, opening up and coming back to the starting position. Slide, rotate, open, coming back to starting position. Last two. Slide, rotate, open, and one last one. Perfect. We are ready to take a second photo. So go and grab your phone. And again, just like before, find a good shot where you can really see your belly and notice what you notice. Have a look at both photos and compare how different your belly looks now 4 stretches later. These 4 stretches don't just flatten your belly. They also improve your overall physical and emotional well-being. How come? Well, when you flatten your belly, you feel so much better about yourself, and so you improve your confidence. You increase your confidence, but also self-love, because although you haven't achieved all the physical and mental goals that you're trying to achieve, at least with 4 stretches, you have flattened your belly. Now that's not all, because these stretches and flattening your belly also help and improve your respiratory system and your digestive system, which contributes towards the overall well-being of our whole body and mind. So try to do them as often as you can. Stick to 8 repetitions, making them nice and slow. And if you would like some more love from Mama Vita Mission and me, Ali, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos, because the next video is going to show you on how to prevent back pain. And if you would like some more fitness and mindset tips, don't forget to follow Mama Vita Mission on Facebook and Instagram, so again, you don't miss out. And until then, ciao, ciao.